Hi everyone, I'm Huey Poplock, and this is another part of my Rethinking Transportation series. Since I sold my car, I've been exploring new ways to live conveniently using delivery apps, ride services, and a lot of technology to fill the gaps. Today I want to share a real-world example of how my decision to not drive changes even something simple like getting Chinese takeout. Chen's Gourmet is my go-to local Chinese restaurant in Bradenton. Normally, I'd call ahead, hop in the car, and pick it up. But since I'm car-free now, I decided to try Uber Eats to see if it really makes life easier or just more expensive. Comparing the menus, I started by checking the restaurant's own menu. Shrimp roll for $2.50, wonton soup for $6.99 a quart, house special fried rice for $11.99, and shrimp with lobster sauce for $14.25, and boneless spare ribs for $12.50. My total at the restaurant would have been $55.22, tax included. Then I placed the exact same order on Uber Eats, and it could have been one of the other services as well, but I happen to use Uber Eats. Here's where things got interesting. The app showed higher prices for every item. For example, shrimp roll, $3.35 instead of $2.50. House special fried rice, $15.99 instead of $11.99. Boneless spare ribs, $17.50 rather than $12.50. Those are big jumps, about 25 to 40% higher just for convenience. My Uber Eats subtotal came to $75.81, and that's before any fees. Then came a service fee for $14.99, tax $5.31, tip $12.49, and a small membership discount of $6.82. My final total was $101.78. Compare that to the $55.22 for store pickup. That's an extra $46.56, or about 85% more for the same food. And remember, I only live a few blocks from the restaurant. The delivery took about 40 minutes and came from a friendly driver called Beatrix. But still, that's a big difference in cost and time. So what did I learn from all of this? Well, using Uber Eats did save me the trip. No driving, no parking, no waiting. But it also showed me how the hidden costs of convenience can add up fast. Restaurants often raise their menu prices on apps to offset the commissions Uber Eats charges them, sometimes up to 30%. Uber adds its own service fees, which vary depending upon the restaurant, time, and demand. Then you still have to add the tip for the driver, which is fair, but increases the total even more. In other words, I wasn't just paying for food, I was paying for the entire system that brings it to my door. This experience reminded me that transportation isn't just about cars. It's about how things and people move. In my case, my food traveled instead of me. I reduced my personal travel time and fuel use, but someone else's car filled that gap. So it's not just about giving up driving, it's about understanding where the costs shift, financially and environmentally. Would I use Uber Eats again? Probably, occasionally for convenience, or for whatever other reason that I really need to have some food delivered and it was something I really wanted. But for regular meals, I probably will find alternate transportation. More on that in an upcoming video. Or arrange pickup with a friend. It's cheaper, more social, and still keeps me moving. The lesson here is simple. Convenience has a cost, but awareness gives us control. Thank you, and next time in this series, I'll share on how to handle groceries and prescriptions without owning a car. I'm Huey Poplock.